Today I'm showing you how to make Christmas pudding cupcakes. To start, you want to add all of these ingredients into a large pan. So I'm going to start by adding my dark muscovado sugar. Next, I'm adding the unsalted butter. All of the ingredients will be listed in the description box below. Next, I have some freshly grated ginger, followed by my dried mixed fruit. Lastly, you want to add in your orange zest and your freshly squeezed orange juice. Pop the pan onto a medium heat and keep stirring to help the butter melt. Once it's come to a boil, lower the heat and let it simmer for around 10 minutes, making sure you keep stirring. Once your mixture is cool, go ahead and add in your chopped pecans. Just give that a stir around before adding in your ground almonds. Crack your eggs in one at a time and give them a stir in between. You need to make sure the mixture is cool enough as you don't want to scramble your eggs. Once it's all combined, you want to sift in your dry ingredients. So I've got some plain flour, some ground cinnamon, some mixed spice, and lastly your baking powder. You then want to gently stir that all together. Preheat your oven to 130 degrees fan. For other temperatures, they'll be listed on the screen. Once that's evenly combined, you want to pour those into your cupcake cases. Using the back of a spoon, push the mixture down into the bottom of the cases. Pop in the oven for around 35 to 45 minutes or until a skewer comes out clean. Once your cupcakes are cooked, take them out of the oven, leave them on a wire rack to cool completely. Once they've completely cooled, it's time to decorate. Today I'll be showing you two different ways to decorate your Christmas puddings. To start, I'm going to make the top of the cupcake smooth by adding some chocolate buttercream. This is optional, you don't have to do this. So I'm going to grab the buttercream on the knife, I'm going to scrape it onto the cupcake and use the case to guide me around. If you're looking for a buttercream recipe, you can watch my video here. Once you have a nice smooth top, you want to place over your chocolate icing. So first you need to roll that out to about 2 millimeters thick, and then you want to cut it out with a circle cutter that when you place it onto your cupcake, it's big enough to fit round. So cut that out. I'm going to peel that off and carefully place it on top of my cupcake. Next, I'm going to grab some white icing and roll that out to 2 millimeters thick. You want to cut it again with that round template, and that will give us the correct size for our cupcake. You then want to use a flower cutter or just freehand to cut out a frill of the icing. We want to place a bit of water onto the back and then gently place that onto the cupcake. Next, it's time to make the little leaf. Want to just take some green fondant, roll that out, and using a poly leaf cutter, or you can just use it freehand to cut out a nice leaf. Up to you if you want to add one or two onto your cupcake. I'm going to dampen the back of that as well and place that on top of the white icing. For the berries, you need some red icing. I'm going to tear off 3 little pieces. I'm going to roll them in the palm of my hand to create little balls. You don't want them to be too big, just nice and small pea-sized. Once again, dampen the back and place it onto your cupcake. Another way to decorate your cupcakes is to have more of a domed effect. I get this by filling the cupcake cases a bit more with the mixture before putting them in the oven. I do everything exactly the same apart from the icing in the middle. I do it with a splatter cookie cutter, which is actually just a bit of a disformed flower, and that gives me that effect. If you don't have one of these, you can just freehand it. So that's a Christmas pudding cupcake. Easy. For more videos, subscribe to my channel. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and feel free to leave any requests in the comment box below.